A brother was telling us how that he went to a lot of rituals, through a lot of rituals to be baptized into demonic power. And every night when he goes to the room, he just enters the water. And then he knows a lot of gears in that city that comes there. They are just is their realm. And then I thought it was only the demonic. Until I started reading after people like Anna Rontry. Anna Rontry went to heaven. Went to heaven. And she was in heaven dialoguing. And then one young prophet that God began to help also ascended. And then he came and saw Anna Rontry. He was given access for moments. He entered and left, and Anna Rontry was still there. The next time God brought him, after 2 years, he still met Anna Rontry there. So when he came to earth, he thought Anna Rontry was dead. He now went for a prophetic conference. He saw her. Who is this? And he went and knelt down. I saw you in heaven. Meanwhile, those who are around think the guy is going for impartation. They are talking about their meeting somewhere else beyond the skies. I met you in heaven. What? I thought you were dead. He said, no. But I have 2 locations. I live there. Somebody came to Bob Jones when he joined and had an encounter with Jesus. And he told Bob Jones, no, he had an encounter. And Jesus told him to go meet Bob Jones. And he will tell him the things he needs to understand. How can I meet Jesus and I'm going to meet another man? Because there are some men that know mene, teke ofasi. They live there. That's why when Jesus encountered Saul, he told him, go to the city, you'll be told what to do. And Ananias told him and said, brother Saul, the Jesus that you met on your way to Damascus sent me to you. What do you mean? I had a glorious encounter. I thought it was a brother Saul. That Jesus you met spoke to me. So what you call an encounter have become my habitation. I live there. And God told Rejoiner, go to Bob Jones, he will tell you what to do. And when Rejoiner was coming in the morning, Bob Jones looked at him and began to tell him about the encounters he had yesterday. And told him what the 5 things God told him meant. Where were you, sir? Are we all on earth? No, we are not. I read about Pastor Chris. He was to go for healing meeting. They say healing meeting you throw in casually. No wonder all our testimony are pain on the leg, pain on the back, pain on the tummy. He was meditating on how God anointed Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Ghost and with power, who went about to. He was there for 4 hours. The meeting passed. When they came to tell him that it's time for meeting, the circumference around him, if you come near, the power of God knocked you down. Everybody who caught, people were littered under the power. Meanwhile, the man was just meditating. He was traveling. He was journeying. He was journeying. Meeting passed. He didn't know. I've gone for Savaraj conference many times. Sometimes you go to call him, he doesn't come. Why did you think Paul sent handkerchiefs? Do you think Paul was busy? It was in the place of intercourse. Sorry, I can't come out today. Take the hanky there. Anything my sermon of 2 hours can do, my lifeless handkerchief can do. And for more than 10 centuries, some people have not yet been able to cast out demons, whereas handkerchiefs have casted out demons. What is the difference? It's a lack of power. Yahweh, Yahweh. Don't just become one of the many people. How can you come into your own generation and you are lost in the crowd? And then you want to return to Zion and tell them you lived on the earth? That's an error.